Okay, today I'm going to install part PTR 0435052. It is the short shift TRD shifter. Here's the kit as it comes from, I got this locally online for a very good deal, and I got the TRD knob, which I'll be putting that on as well. So I'm going to go through the installation and let's see, right now, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock in the morning, so let's see how long it takes. All right, looks like the first part is to pull up this center console, which we shall do. Oh, okay, that was pretty easy. All right. Let's move console box, rear assembly. Okay, so here's where I believe we have to lift this up. Put that on this carpet in here. There's a little bit of a carpet. Oh boy, it's in there pretty good. Somebody put Velcro. I don't know if that was Toyota. 10mm. Be a lot of editing here. So I'm going to use a 10mm ratchet. Take out these two bolts. There's two bolts right down in here, and there are two Phillips screws right here. That holds on this center box. Let's take that out. I already loosened these. Once you get a hand loose, they come right out. Obviously, make sure to put all these screws and bolts and everything back where you found them. And then I'm going to put a cover over this as soon as I get everything off. So let's pull this out. Oh, that was a joke. All right. Next step is to remove the knob. Take these two screws out. I already loosened it. And I have ADD, so I'm multitasking. Should have been an airline pilot. Well, that's a perfect example of why not to do two things at once. Luckily, it fell on the side over there, so I can get it. Don't do what I just did. I'm an idiot. Okay, and the whole reason we unscrewed that is to pull this out. So, once again, that came out very easily. Next step is to remove these two screws. I think they're 10mm or Phillips, and there's also two clips up here. They're white clips, one on each side. You push down on the middle and then force them up. So I've already loosened these. Man, there's a lot of dust in here. I'm going to clean that out. Disgusting, whoever had this. I also didn't change the transmission fluid either. 88,000 miles and it looked like mud. Took care of that. All right, let's get those two clips up front. So I got the clips out. Now it's pulling this off. Ooh. Oh, that is disgusting. Woo. Okay, next step. Remove the rubber boot. Just lift it right up, and we're going to take this off by pushing down and counterclockwise, it says. This is going to be tough. Gotta get down and dirty here. Counterclockwise. Oh boy. Are you kidding me? Okay, so there's a shift lever cap. I'm not sure how well you're going to see this. Shift lever cap. That thing right there needs to be pushed down and turned counterclockwise. That wasn't tough. And it just slide. Ew, gross. There it is. Look at that. That's what the old one looks like. Okay, let's get the new one in. Okay, next part, I've noticed I put a cloth over the exposed hole. 14 millimeter. Got to take out 12. Got to take out 4 bolts. Oh boy. Okay, break them first. Okay, we don't need you right there. Okay. Okay, to get this out, 4 screws are out. Sledgehammer. Rubber mallet, apparently, someone wrote, does not work. I found this piece of wood. It was part of my kid's game, Molky or something. So I'm putting it on there to break it because I don't want to use it. Easy. Came right off. Most of the gasket's down there. So I'm going to remove this red gasket using a blade and isopropyl alcohol. So let's get that clean, and we're going to put that back on top of the spacer. So let's clean this up. So I put a red towel right down in there so I can scrape the old gasket out without having to have any of it go in. So I'm going to use this very handy scraper. Get it anywhere. Okay, let's scrape away. Okay, so here's the spacers installed. I put the gasket on this part, which is what the instructions call for. It does not call for it to go on there. I'm not sure it makes a difference, but again, there are those détentes. Make sure they go in there. I'm going to clean up all the excess RTV that came out. There wasn't much. Okay, these 4 bolts get torqued 15 foot-pound. So I'll get this set. 15 foot-pounds. So I got this back on. Make sure that when you put this part on, that you put it on exactly as it was before. I actually put this on backwards, so I couldn't get this in. Stupid mistake. I had to reseal the RTV. It was dumb. Shame on me. All right, let's keep going. Basically, we're putting everything back exactly the way we found it. So I'm not really going to go through all that. Put everything back in reverse order. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come back, show you how it looks. Okay, it's 12:07, and look what I put on the knob. That TRD knob is so killer. The throws are insanely short. Look at that. Look. I used to have to go to here, down to here. Look. Oh my God. So short. This is a must-do. Took me an hour. It's just afternoon, and I screwed it up. I put the thing in backwards. That took me 15 minutes. It's a 45-minute job. Looks great. I'm going to go give it a spin now.